a second, and then I'm gonna start with our workshop. Yes, hello everyone. Welcome to TEKTiTE Digital Economy 2023. And my name is Raissa. I'm the event manager of TEKTiTE, and I'm really glad to have you all together today. And thank you for joining us in this event. So TEKTiTE Digital Economy 2023 is in the third edition of an brokerage online event held by Delta Tech Korea. And the main topic of this year is digital economy, with the focus theme area in healthcare is smart industry, mobility, and environment. The main goal of TEKTiTE is promote business opportunities and connect innovation seekers, solution providers, intermediaries, and investors. We hope that you all can find the potential customers and partnerships during this event. And today's workshop is about open innovation intermediaries, and the moderator is the CEO of Delta Tech Korea, Mr. Seung-ho Lee. And from now on, I'm gonna give you the word, CEO.
Okay, thank you, Raissa. Hello, everybody. As I say, I'm Seung-ho Lee. I know all of them actually, so all of my friends, particularly from China and Ireland, and my old friend Hungary. So I'm very glad to see you here. Today, I'm so happy to be the moderator of the workshop, Intermediary. And as you know, I'm a CEO of Delta Tech. And today, I think the open innovation market is evolving and evolving. So I think if we have this kind of topic, we can think it over, come up with some new ideas and share some of our experience and something like that. And basically, innovation intermediaries are agents or brokers providing service portfolios ranging from business and technology, partnering, and access to finance and internationalization. They match companies with the right business partners and promote new technology globally. They help corporates identify sources of finance, such as EU funding opportunities, and ensure businesses to be ready for investment. They support small businesses to enter international markets and seize new commercial opportunities. However, there are some trend setting in open innovation ecosystem as far as I'm concerned. One is digitalization, resilience, and sustainability, and like that. Digitalization is requesting companies for tailor-made digital solution to their business needs. Resilience is asking companies for, requesting companies for building up their business agility and resilience to future challenges. Sustainability means open innovation intermediaries like us to guide client companies in their transition to more sustainable business models. Likewise, open innovation intermediaries service is getting the eyes to enhance client potential, which will innovate, grow, and develop disruptive products internationally. In this circumstance, I would like to invite 5 open innovation professionals from Europe and Asia. Dr. Peter Mogres from SCI Hungary, and Mr. Martin from LIA Latvia, and Mr. Dae-Hoon Kang from Walkthrough Korea, and Mr. John Zhang from ITTM China, and including myself. Each presenter will have 10 minutes pitch and 5 minutes Q&A time. Now, our first presenter is Mr. Peter Mogres. He's one of my old friend in open innovation ecosystem. He's going to talk about international services and digital technology in Hungary. Let's give him a big hand. Peter, the stage is yours. Peter?
Thank you so much. Please then share the presentation on the screen. So in the meantime, when the picture is coming, yes, very good. So our company is based in Hungary, as it was said. The first slide, please. The next slide, please. So we are an innovation management consultant company. We have been on the market for 30 plus years. And despite of our location in Hungary, we have many good partners, strategic partners in most of the developed countries. And we are very proud to be a part of Delta Korea Delta-Biz network. Next slide, please. Our services. We have four major group of services. One is related to big R&D projects, namely Horizon Europe and Eureka projects. We are responsible in these projects for commercialization of R&D results. We have been a partner in 9 large-scale Horizon projects, ranging from 3 million euro up to 15 million euro projects with many European partners. And in each of them, we took care of IP management as well as commercialization of the results of the projects. Besides of these 9 projects, could you state? Besides of these 9 Horizon projects, we have been an external service provider for another 70 plus projects regarding the same services commercialization. The next group of services related to technology transfer. Technology, can we state? Can you go back? Yeah, technology transfer. Main activity is licensing out. We have a portfolio of technologies which are available for licensing. At the second part of my presentation, I will show you a couple of these technologies. And also, we have been doing some technology scouting as well as licensing in. Just one example for a big action for technology scouting for a big Chinese white goods service production company. We provided a service for technology scouting for hire, for example. We also do IP evaluation and market analysis. Next slide, please. Yes. We also work with startup ecosystems. We are a co-founder of Steinbei's Global Accelerator India, with some Indian, Australian, and UK partners. We provide business development services for Indian startups. We are also co-founder of Creative Accelerator, which is a seed capital investment company, which invested already in 20 plus startups. And I am a key expert in a large Turkish project developing Izmir deep tech startup ecosystem. We are always happy to share our knowledge with our partners and our clients. So therefore, we develop some training courses, which are only partially training courses, but mainly experience sharing sessions, because besides of giving some basic understanding of various aspects of innovation management, we always rely on our practice and case studies coming from our 30 years experience on the market. Next slide, please. And now I am going to present some of the technologies which are available for licensing from our technology portfolio. Next slide, please. The first technology is a circular economy type of technology from urban wastewater sewage sludge, which is a very nasty waste material, how to produce solid recovered fuel. This is a technology which is ready for the market. I don't want to go too much into details, but it converts this hazardous waste material into some very valuable products, as well as providing additional heat. Next slide, please. So the technology is very beneficial because return on investment is up to 4 years, depending on the country where it is used, and it is a TUV certified technology, and we already have a very good agreement with another partner from the Delta Biz network from the US. We are working on bringing this technology to the US market. Next slide, please. This is explosive cladding for electrical industry. This is one of the best bonding technology of two different type of metals, which, for example, cannot be welded. Micro explosions will bring together two layers of metals. Next slide, please. So it can be a copper, steel, aluminum, copper, also some very special metals like for superconductivity, copper and niobium, as it's a superconducting material. You can make practically zero resistance joints with no galvanic corrosion. And here we are looking for various types of collaboration, know-how sharing, as well as R&D, joint R&D projects. There's a very broad range of application of this technology. Next slide, please. This system is providing 3D images of surfaces in terrestrial surfaces. It is carried by a drone, and this is currently the fastest imaging system which can provide a 3D map, which has a practically real-time location and mapping, as accurate as laser scanners. 3D images will be available, and it can do also various types of data analysis. Next slide, please. There are various fields of potential application, from geodesy to urban planning, flood management, mining industry, archaeology, autonomous vehicles, defense and internal affairs, site management, and so on and so on. Here we are talking about licensing or distributor agreement, as the technology is already available for the market. And then I have to mention again that Delta Biz network helped us to bring it to the US market. Next slide, please. This is the most powerful technology I have ever seen. This is a firefighting system for big oil tanks. It without human intervention, without any water supply, without any electricity, it can kill the fire within a minute or two. Next slide, please. Here you can see that in a test tank, it killed the fire within 25 seconds. In larger tanks, it can be up to 1 minute. With any human interaction, which means it can save the oil reserve, it can save the tank, it can save the environment, and it can save human life. So this is a technology which is already on the market. Licensing or know-how, training, joint R&D activities. Next slide, please. This is an air disinfection device working in closed areas. Actually, I have it in my home. It doesn't use any ozone, any chemicals, and it can keep your room clean. Currently, this technology is being introduced in the buses in the public transport company, so it can be used on vehicles for public transport like trains, trams, buses, as well as aeroplanes. And this is again a TÜV certified technology. Next slide, please. And licensing agreements, distribution agreements are welcome for this technology. Next slide, please, which will be the last technology, what I wanted to present. This is a UVC light disinfection device for solid surfaces. So originally it was designed for disinfecting mattresses in hotels and hospitals and elderly care homes, because there is a protocol for cleaning every surfaces except mattresses. And this is originally designed for disinfecting mattresses. It's like a little bit bigger size of vacuum cleaner, and within a couple of minutes, it disinfects the mattress surface, and it's easy to handle by the cleaning staff. It can be done. It is electronically controlled. Next slide, please. But it can be also used for other solid surfaces like floors, and there are several fields of application. They are ready to form a joint venture, licensing agreement. All these corporations are welcome. So these were the technologies, and of course my company profile, what I wanted to introduce you. Thank you for your attention. If you have any questions, I'm ready to answer your questions.
It's a very great disruptive technology. It's a very great technology. Anybody have any question on Dr. Peter's numbers?
Yes.
Okay. Any question? I have John Jiang. You have a question?
Yes, actually, just what introduced by Peter is very much interesting, especially that firefighting technologies. We will just see if any possibility we can explore the technical transport cooperation opportunity in China. So we are very familiar with some the Patrol. I mean, this company in those just have kind of requirements. Maybe yes.
Yes, thank you for your interest. I must tell you that before the COVID time, we used to be a member of ITTN.
Oh, really?
And yes.
Okay.
So
yes.
we would be very happy to revitalize our relationship and membership in ITTN.
Thank you very much.
We are also strategic partners with Kowei.
Yeah, great.
Right.
Oh, Kowei. Oh, it's great. Yes.
I heard about Kowei.
So let's exchange some information about this firefighting technology. Let's discuss it further after this great event.
Great.
Thank you.
We are looking forward. looking forward. Thank you.
How about other participants? Do you have any question?
It's not exactly a question, but we had 2 days ago, we have one presentation, really interesting presentation from India in our sustainability workshop. And she has a really good project about sustainability. And watching your presentation, I was just thinking that I could reach you with her, because since you have also some accelerators companies working with India, I think you could help her in her project. I think it would be really interesting if you are interested to meet her.
Yes, very much. Thank you.
Perfect. We're gonna
connect.
talk
Yes.
after the workshop then.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Why don't you put Peter in touch with Indian company, Indian intermediary? I said.
Sure.
Thank you.
How about other panelists? No, Peter, I have one question. You're saying that you are running a creative acceleration program in Hungary, and you have about 20 portfolio startup. How are you going to help them in terms of internationalization? Your portfolio companies.
We provide them various types. So there are two ways to help them. One is to identify follow-on investment from international scenes. So because as I mentioned, we are very early stage investors. So we invest up to $200,000. And then the next round investment, let's say from $1 to $3 million typically, there we need additional investors, and that is coming from international scenes. That is one part. The other part is to identify potential clients or R&D cooperation partners throughout business networks. And they are open to global challenges. So maybe we can have a separate meeting on introducing some of these companies and technologies. Most of them are medtech companies. So we would be happy to have another session later next month, probably introducing some of these technologies which are interested on the in the Korean market.
Right. In Korea, there is an international open innovation challenge called K Global Grant Challenge, organized by NIPA, NIPA, which is the government funding agency. But in Seoul, Seoul metropolitan city, they also held a international competition called A Big Think. It's the name of the challenge. So if you're interested, I will let you know about their counterpart.
Yes, please.
All right. Okay. I think time is almost passing. Now I'm going to move on to next topic. Our second presenter is Mr. Martin Baumann. My pronunciation is a little bit difficult. But Martin, he will speak of startup innovation ecosystem in Latvia, implementing a mission approach. Martin, are you ready?
Yes, thank you very much for having me. Your pronunciation is great. I'm Martin Baumanis from the Investment Development Agency of Latvia, which you can say it's kind of like Business Latvia or Enterprise Latvia. We'll probably change the name soon, but we are responsible for many things, but one of them is technology. The other ones being trade, investment, of course, country branding, and as I said, technology. And today I want to talk more about the ecosystem that we have, that we try to implement, and the mission approach we try to implement in Latvia for a while now. It might be, first of all, it might be really common knowledge, but I always like to start with simple facts such as the location of Latvia. We are geographically the closest European Union country to Korea. We use euros. We're part of the OECD and also part of NATO and European Union since 2004. Of course, the world has experienced lots of crisis so far, but now our economy is back on the growth path, and foreign direct investment is increasing. Last year, our economy grew by 2%. And our export actually grew a staggering 21%. So similarly to Korea, I think we survived the pandemic and now the war with our strong export performance. So yeah, as mentioned in the title, I want to talk about the mission approach that we are using in Latvia. It is kind of a national level approach to accelerate generation diffusion of knowledge and to implement innovation at scale. Basically, that means to boost innovation and to focus on certain industries to kind of to do better than we already do good. And the mission approach is characterized by an official country alignment towards a mission. So we choose the most kind of pressing issue and the most skills we have, so we can focus the resources on our priorities. One of them is the sea. So it's all the technologies that are connected with the sea, with water. So of course, and we also use a sandbox approach to create pilot territories where you can try out these new technologies and experience different funding and collaboration models to facilitate innovation. And ecosystem approach, which I heard is quite similar in Korea, that we have a variety of stakeholders from academia to public to private. And I will kind of talk more about this, some of the sectors that we have tried this approach in, for example, biomedicine, a little later in this presentation. And yeah, our agency is usually the facilitator of putting together private, public, and academia. And we are part of the navigation center to kind of, make sure that everyone's on the same page, and then that to facilitate the best collaboration. So yeah, forgot to mention about we have our six priority areas at the moment, which is based on kind of traditional performance of our scientists and businessmen. You can see them here. All of them are quite wide, so they can apply to lots of projects. But as I said, in this presentation, I'll talk more about biomedicine, and also we'll talk about space technology, which obviously takes a little bit of everything here. But of course, smart materials and photonics is a big thing in that sector. Again, yeah, to implement any kind of innovation, strong infrastructure is needed, and this is where our ICT infrastructure can be really beneficial. We are big on mobile data usage on 5G, so we have many pilot territories. For example, we have the first military technology test site in Europe. As well, we trial smart mobility vehicles and things like that. Again, our startup ecosystem is trying to, showcase all of that. We are inclusive, we are innovative, and we are digital. Again, you can always check some stats, and but some of the ones that we're most proud are the being #1 in Baltics in innovation by the Bloomberg Innovation Index. Also, our e-government ranking is quite high, and our gender equality as well, as we have the most women in management in the EU, 45%. Yes, so our startup community is well balanced, is tightly knit. It is compact as well, so you're never too far away from decision makers. And as I said, it does the full circle of universities, funding, government, event organizers associations and clusters. These are kind of the most known ones in Latvia. And LIA is right on the government side, so we're kind of the policy implementing arm of the Ministry of Economics. So we make sure that everyone's on the same page, that the policies are implemented, and we're always trying to see how better to help startups. Our main events of the year are happening actually soon. The Deep Tech Atelier is happening on the 20th, 21st of April in Riga. This year we're having a focus on photonics, so smart materials, sensors, things like that. We will have the kind of Nordic Photonic Forum, but it's not limited to Nordics. So anyone from Korea, from Hungary can come and join. We also have TEKTiTE, which is one of the biggest startup events in the region. And RigaCom, which is about the business technologies. Yeah. I come from Riga, which is the capital. In Riga, we are known to be friendly for drone technologies. We have very friendly regulations, and therefore we have around 6 internationally well-known companies in drone technology area. One of them is also, 2 of them are working with Korean partners here. Also, our business services are an area which are developing quite fast, and we're up there in the best ESG practices. And Riga is the 3rd largest city in the Nordics. Yeah, now I wanted to mention some kind of concrete projects that we have upcoming. One of the biggest one is Elwind, which is offshore wind energy project. Our renewable energy share currently is around 42%, of which wind is around 33.8%, and we are committed to bring that number higher. Although we already cracked our 2030 target for the EU. Yes, this is a project where 2 countries come together, Latvia and Estonia, very equally. It's a example of 2 governments working together. It's an offshore wind project, and it's aiming to raise energy independence in the region, of course, by increasing production of green energy. But with that project, there's lots of kind of opportunities for new technologies to be developed, especially in energy storage. Again, yeah, this could be connected to the newly built hydrogen valley. So any kind of hydrogen technologies to store energy are welcome. There'll be instruments to develop also fintech sector. We do have our fintech sandbox already, but this will be kind of a catalyst to develop it further. Yeah, the other sector I wanted to talk about is the biomedicine ecosystem, or you could also say pharmacy as well. And again, the whole circle here is there: startups, NGOs, companies, state support, and public research organizations. So the kind of most known companies and research centers in Latvia are Roche Latvia, Pharma Idea, Grindex, Olen Farm. We have our NGOs as well, our startups that are kind of more, some of them are more on optical technologies, again, on that photonics spectrum. Some of them are kind of more digital health, and a big part of biomedicine in kind of in the view of Latvian government is to develop really fast data connection, large data lake infrastructure. So lots of solutions can be tested, can be done there. So it's all about infrastructure and the digital infrastructure. Yeah, and our top research centers in Latvia is the Latvian Institute of Organic Synthesis. We have more than 100 PhD level researchers there. Also, we have our Biomedical Research and Studies Center, which is focusing on molecular biology and biomedicine. And we have the Baltic Biomaterials Center of Excellence, again. They might be coming to Korea very soon. I will confirm that, but they might be joining us in July. So I hope to collaborate with them. Yeah, and then they are definitely looking to research and development partnerships, public-private partnerships, startup establishment, white label drug production, and or to have a shared service center. Yeah. And the last what I wanted to talk about is our space technologies, which we are not actually a new country in space technology. We are re-emerging space nation, because already in 20th century we had scientists that participated in space missions, in quite a few of them. But since the regaining of our independence, we have worked with the European Space Agency closely, and 2020 it was the year when we became the associate member, and in 2021 we became the associate member of CERN, and also we have made our strategy and our directory, where you can find all the information about suppliers, researchers, and stuff like that. One of our one of the focuses of our space industry is about Earth observation, satellites, and antennas, and it's based on our big astronomy know-how in Ventspils, which is our port city that was traditionally already with some space technology background. And also we have, of course, University of Latvia that has many degrees regarding space and science and space education, Riga Technical University, and our Institute of Electronics and Computer Science, focusing on, of course, ICT. Again, here you can see the things that we participate and what we are looking for, and our focus in the space in the European Space Agency programs. As I said, we're the members associations. Again, before I can mention our altimeters that measure the height that's used for the Hera mission, and also the refueling compressor, for example, for the lunar gateway as examples. But we have more than 25 suppliers so far. We have the lists, and as a compact country, we focus on very niche things, but we have a moderate amount of success there. And we are now building a new space education center in collaboration with Norway in Cesis. And as I mentioned, Ventspils is Latvia's space city in terms of space observation. And yeah. And of course, in that mission, that these are kind of the little branches of the mission approach. We have more possibilities. As I said, of course, energy is the big thing that we will develop a lot. But it all comes down to the topics of the challenges that we have. But at the moment, yeah, we definitely focus on energy and the sea and the water technology. And of course, the European funding for the reconstruction will be a big help and stimulation. And I do hope that we can find new collaboration opportunities with Korea. As in general, EU and Korea has lots of potential to collaborate in the field of science. Yeah, thank you so much for having me here. I'm always happy to talk about this.
Yeah. But before you have your Q&A time, I heard that Mr. John Jiang, first time he got another appointment. So can you give him a chance to speak, first of all? And then I will have the Q&A session for you after Mr. John Jiang's presentation. John Jiang, sorry, I never know. I thought you were the fourth speaker, but originally you are the second speaker. Are you ready, Mr. John Jiang? Now, stage is yours.
Yes. It's actually just no problem to me. And there's if any just panelists have a question to this Martinez, it's no problem to go ahead.
Is that okay? Yeah. All right, great, thank you.
I'm okay. Yeah. So actually, I have some question to Martinez.
Okay,
actually, just yeah. I very much interesting to the information shared by this Martinez, and actually just very much impressive to the well-developed in Litva. Yeah, sorry, if my pronunciation Lativa, right? Lativa.
Latvia, yeah, Latvia, yeah, it's always
Latvia.
challenge.
Sorry.
I know, yeah. We're in the
So,
middle
so
of
for the space just I mean just technology just field actually just I don't know if in this field it still welcome the collaboration from China. So for example just like a satellite just you know how to say this navigation satellite navigation there's I mean joint research of this industrialization program. You know, actually just the Beidou satellite navigation have already just covered the European Union just region. So maybe just if any application just I mean just fields can be designed and collaborate. I don't know if such kind of intentions still will come in Latvia. Yeah.
Yeah, well, we do collaborate with China so far. We have the Chinese MGI gene sequencing lab in Latvia. That's quite a well-known fact. It's still there. It's working. I think it all depends on specific projects, and do feel free to suggest, and we'll always do case by case analysis, and then we move it forward. Yeah.
Besides another that's very interesting that's the topic is about you just wind. I mean electric I mean this power plant there's the facility there's opportunity there. Actually just we are working very closely in China for this world number one, number two, there's the wind electric just power plant is listed company in China. So if any further information about the investment opportunity in Latvia, please let us know. Yeah.
Yeah, sure. Our agency is in charge of moving the project along, and we will definitely distribute some information and things like that. As I said, the kind of basic project is the wind turbines, but there'll be lots of things lots of solutions that we'll need, and lots of new technology that hopefully can be developed. So yeah, we are open of analyzing any possibilities.
Yeah, the company name is Jinfeng. I mean, there's Golden Wind. I mean, electrical there's power plant company. No problem. Yes, we'll just follow up. Yeah. Thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you for your question.
Peter, you have a question, aren't you?
Yeah, it's actually a short remark that you demonstrated your events. So we shall meet soon in Riga because I'm a invited speaker for the Deep Tech Atelier.
Great. Yes, you will definitely meet my colleagues. I'm not sure if I will be there. I want to, but it's great to hear.
Thank you.
Anybody have another question on Martin's speech?
Yeah, I have one question. Mr. Martins, about you are in South Korea, so I would like to ask what kind of partnerships you are looking for with Korean companies?
Yeah, well, the thing is that our kind of so last year there was a big event called the 5G TEKTiTE, which is based on telecommunications, and this is where we signed multiple kind of future directions of development. And all three of them are really connected to the Korean kind of topical. So obviously one is Hydrogen Valley. So any energy storage solutions is something that we want to work together or learn from Korea. Second one is obviously semiconductors. That's something that we will build on the competencies, and we do need current expertise and things like that. And the third one is meta city. So again, in Europe maybe it's not cool anymore to call it metaverse, but let's call it augmented reality. I think that those kind of solutions, and especially in fields of education and medtech and and also kind of defense is something that we do look forward to collaborate in that sense.
Perfect.
Especially Korean companies, yeah.
Because my question is because we have one client from South Korea, and they are working with renewable energy, and they are looking for partners in Europe because they build towers for generate energy. So they really have an interesting project. So I would like to connect to you guys, because I think you'll be really interesting project together, since you are looking for energy companies and they are looking for companies in Europe also.
Yeah, please do send me details. I will check it out. Thank you.
Thank you.
Martin, I have also one question. You're saying that you have a couple of events. Particularly, I'm interested in startup day.
Startup day, the startup barbecue.
Yeah, so could you be a bit specific in the startup day? So what is it like?
That is one event that I haven't been to, so let me just check my phone.
Okay.
Startup barbecue. Let me. That's my presentation.
Take your time.
Yeah. Yep. All right. So it's with our it's in connection with our NGOs. That's why I don't know too much about it. It's our StartIn is our NGO that's kind of doing our startup database. We're really close with them, but it's basically kind of a networking event, but it's organized by our partners. That's why I can definitely send you more information about that, but it's just I don't have it on myself right at the moment. But it feels like it's definitely in the summer, so it's good timing.
Yes. Please send me more details on the event. All right. Now time is running. I think this speaker will be Mr. John Zhang. He's the Secretary General of ITTN, the biggest technology transfer body in China. Mr. John Zhang, the floor is yours.
Thank you, moderator. Thank you very much. And you can hear me. So I would like to share my screen. So let me do this. So my slides goes well. Yes. Okay.
Yeah. Good.
Okay. Again, and thank you very much for having me for this online seminar. So my title is Promote Cross-Border Innovation Cooperation through the new mode of innovation consortium to industry plus university and researchers. Yeah. So a brief introduction about us. ITTN founded in 2011. So we committed to promote cross-border cooperation for innovation technology commercialization. So actually just in past almost 12 years, we have developed our global network, includes, over 56 countries and regions, and involved this more than 100 this technical transfer professional organization into our network. Most of them are the technology transfer office or in university or academies. So actually, ITTN support very much by the China Ministry of Science Technology, as well as China Association of Science Technology. And in past years, and we have entrusted by the central government department for more than just 30 bilateral and multilateral, science technology international cooperation mechanism focused on cross-border technology transfer. And so I know I realized there was India colleagues in join to our today's seminar. So BRICS Technical Transfer Center is one of the most important mechanism still in operation. So we'll be very much looking forward to have further collaboration with our India colleagues. Yeah. So generally, just IT team aim to building up the ecosystem for international technology transfer marketplace. So from the supplying side, we are well connected the academy tech transfer. I mean, just projects covering most of the emerging technologies, and on the demand side, we're trying to just raising up the solid industrialization, commercialization as the requirements and demand from the I mean China domestic municipalities, industries. I mean for just high-tech companies just raising IPO. I mean we actually also trying to promote the third party just key factors relevant to how to say the value chain of cross-border technology transfer. I mean to join. Those include just the public sector resource, ventures, IP just I mean protection. I mean professional organizations, contract research organizations, regulatories, as well as the technical transfer managers and the professionals. Actually, just IT team trying to just build up the online platform and the long-term collaboration mechanism, and to organize the international technology transfer matchmaking events activities to engage kind of just successful, I mean, technology transfer collaboration and there's transactions achieved on our platform. Yeah. So generally, this is kind of like a four sides or just four parties. I mean, ecosystem. We are trying to just promote. So we will also love to highlight just some of the just recently most important program of ITTN. One is the Zhongguancun Forum, actually, which is the one of the most impact. I mean, just global science, technology, innovation event in China, participated by Chinese President Xi Jinping himself, and actually just in past 3 years, 3 sessions of Zhongguancun Forum, one of the mainly just task of ITTN is to organize and release the 100 best tech for innovative technology for international cooperation on Zhongguancun Forum, and we will very much looking forward today's just colleagues. I mean today's just participants and your organizations can join us on this just program. So this is one, and another is just about the collaboration with the CAST, the China Association for Science Technology, which is the leading I mean this general association in China, covering more than this 200 this specific field, national level this scientific societies and associations. So the program we are working together with CAST, one of the most important is the home program, targeted to just overseas just talent, just I mean there's a collaboration by a kind of a startup, just all talents innovation and entrepreneurship competition program annually. So this is one, and just we also love to just introduce our practice in technology transfer professionals just raising and training program, and the one is Innovation and Technology Commercialization Professional Program courses, ITCP, which are developed jointly by this ITTN and Georgia Tech. In past 3 years, we have recruited about just more than 2,000 domestic China and overseas just people to join. So we hope, I mean, the professional technical transfer managers can work together and coordinate just together on a platform. So will be very much just meaningful to contribute the international technology transfer collaboration. And as a high level just program in this year, we have already just kick off a new program targeted to this RTTP qualification, working together with Oxentia, which is Oxford University, just a second level just companies targeted to this, I mean, the technology commercialization relevant to this business. So we're also working very closely with the STEPENS tech transfer training program. These programs will also be also planning to be kicked off in a kind of a June, in the middle of June of 2023. So we're also doing some case study about a global best practice for technical transfer and in past 3 years. So last part, I would like to just share some of the latest, I mean, the information in China. Focus on today's just topic, digital just economy, just relevant technology. So according to the speech from our president, so let China become the biggest market and a great opportunity for the world, which said by President Xi Jinping in last year, November, on the China import and export, China this import export in Shanghai. So generally, just we would love to share our opinions just about the general just I mean advantages in China for cross-border overseas, I mean just innovative technology commercialization in China. So China can contribute to the almost world largest single economy market, and we can just provide the largest I mean just human resource and talents in STEAM, and generally according to the statistic, the largest engineering education in the world happening in China, and actually just the total, I mean the China total amount of human resource in STI, I mean almost more than is 112 million people in China. And we in China also can just support the technology transfer happened in China by the local just complete industry system, as well as the third-party market prospect created by Belt and Road Initiative. So actually, just we think according to the current this urbanization in China, I mean, we think the innovation consortium for industry, university, and research will be the most, I mean, just productive, I mean, just business mode in China for cross-border technology, I mean, just transfer and all commercialization, which just will encouraged very much by the all kinds of this favorable policies, and we are generally according to the just decision makers just I mean opinion, the industry, especially the high-tech companies, will be the key role player for the just kind of the united just collaboration mode involved just scientific economy and just industries. So we are also trying to just develop the domestic Chinese incubator to aim to the just international just advanced mode, maybe like just a Y Combinator. So generally just because the hard tech, I mean innovation, need the incubator working together with the seed fund or the ventures. So that also included as a plug play, which have a very just close connection with the multinational companies or just leading industries, as well as just those kind of specialized, I mean, just focus incubators like Auto, which is a very successful, I mean, just international just incubator. I'm focus on the biotech, which have already have a very good development just in Shanghai and in Beijing. So in this year, we're also trying to promote the accelerator to landing in Beijing. So back to the digital economy, generally just the digital economy have had just a huge, I mean, just very good just development in I mean the past almost 10 years, and in just 2021, the totally just Chinese just a digital economy already take almost 40% of Chinese gross GDP. Yes. So actually just here I would also love to just introduce several successful case here. For example, like this one, the China's digital economy just RT story. So RT story is internationally just a leading culture and artistic IP licensing. I mean, a company, they occupied the licensing from the world just I mean, world influential just museum just from the overseas, and trying to just to create it just NFT. I mean, just the NFT just innovations in NFT just how to say subjects, and promote the market in China, which is very successful. I think there's this as a direction as very much just with great potential. Yes. And in last year, we have worked together with KSC China for the first time China South Korea metaverse, I mean, cooperation as a forum. So gathering a lot of just on just the metaverse just system. So this is a very good practice and experience. And we also like to share the information about the new Lingjing Technology Research finance company, which is based on blockchain, just trying to also promote the development of NFT just in China. So this is what we love to share for today's meeting. Thank you very much. Yeah.
Thank you, John, for your presentation. Anybody have any question on Mr. Zhang's speech?
Yes,
yes,
I have some questions here.
Yes.
So is ZGC forum going to be held this year?
Yes. In the end of May. Yeah.
Perfect. And also, if is ITTN is connected with tech giants like Highwell?
You mean tech giant? I mean,
yes.
just
Higher,
yes,
yeah,
Higher is one of, yes, because Higher is actually just typical and a very successful open innovation, global open innovation ecosystem. And there's I mean, company in China. There's we are working very closely with Hope. They hire this open innovation. There's you know, there's a program Hope, HOPE. Yeah. So uninteresting to hope, or
Yeah,
maybe too high.
luckily, John, this year, Hire registered their name and their intention on our event platform called TEKTiTE. So I was very interested in their open innovation policy. That's why I'm asking that question. I think I heard in China, such a tech giant like Hire and Alibaba,
Xiaomi.
Xiaomi also they're very keen on open innovation approach. So hopefully maybe next year when you have TEKTiTE, I'd like to invite them and then to connect Korean startup with some Chinese tech giant. I'm thinking about that. So that's why I'm
Actually, there's just a private, just I mean, a very private discussion. Actually, I think Hell really just faced a big challenge for this new, I mean, generation of high-tech company like Xiaomi, because Xiaomi can just be more efficiency to integrate, I mean, the smart device and the homely home, smart home. I mean, this ecosystem and just building. So were big challenges to hire actually. Just though the giant company needs to speed up to catch up the new wave of technology development generally. Yeah.
right. Anybody have any question for Mr. John Zhang's speech, please? No? Okay, thank Mr. John. Now we have a fourth speaker from Walk to Korea, Mr. Dae-Hoon Kang. Are you ready? The floor is yours, Mr. Dae-Hoon Kang.
I am very happy to join you guys in this afternoon. I'm working for over 25 years for exporting or importing business, but I'm now transformed to media business working in Korea because I think there is no business without marketing. There is no business without promotion. So I try to making the media platform for your guys, your company, your products, your CEO. So I'm my best friend and my the best secretary, Ms. Jinami, can explain to detail. Okay.
Hello, everyone. We are welcome to Korea, and it's really great honor for me today to have opportunity to introduce our company. And my name is Chami, and I'm presenter for you today. So let's start now. Our company is a PR agency of work into city aimed to promoting Korean cultural and industrial content to the world. And our first and the most important mission is to wide promote industry in Korea. And besides that, with the goal to comprehensive development, we always try to build a professional image and follow the set goal. In addition, besides developing and communicating the company, we also want to become a reliable, job-oriented person for the young people or startup in the country or internationally. And therefore, we always expand our network to be able to learn and create good relationship with organizations around the world. And some prominent partners such as ARK Consultant Group in China, PR New White in USA, and some partners from Europe, Kenya, Thailand, or Laos. And now we have international promotional channel and network over 170 nations. And not only external relationship, we also build a team of employees from diverse countries such as Brazil, China, Peru, or Vietnam. They have a deep understanding of what foreigners are looking for and how to effectively market product and service to them. And their experience can also help us to face the challenge that come with any industry like language barrier, cultural difference, or regulation and law. So let's see what we do to follow our vision that can be a creative and to-the-top class marketing firm. We have three main activity now. First, about the media. Now we already have the website, newspaper, social media platform to provide information and update the news about industry, economy, and investment in Korea. And next, we organize and participate in tourism, industrial related event and international relation. And this can help us to explain opportunity and develop for development and collaboration. And the last, we create opportunity for students from many schools to intern at our company, and they can like improve their soft skill, communication ability, and specialized knowledge, especially for international students. And so now let's take a look about our work. You can see here we provide a variety of information from investment, important industry for reader, especially for foreigners who want to explore and invest in Korea. And next, we do some industry tour so we can learn and share experience. We usually come to visit unique and modern business model and some high-tech parts or factories. And our organization is working together with Sawbridge International School of Business in Korea now. And we want to develop a program for their students to participate in an internship or part-time job. So that's all about our company. Thank you for listening.
Thank you. Thanks, Shai, for your presentation. Anybody have any question on PR marketing for startup to the global network?
Yes, I have.
Okay. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Personally, I also talk with Mr. Lee before the workshop that I was really interested, because before backing into my country, I was working in the same field as your company, promoting PR market and Korean culture. So I would like to ask what kind of business opportunities and partnerships you are looking for, because I have something interesting to talk to you about it.
I'm a kind of platform can say everything. Everything. I have my admire the Delta Tech, and with me can everything connect to you. Okay, please keep in touch with me.
Okay, so what I have to talk to you is because one of my close friends from my country is Brazil, and she's a top one YouTuber in Brazil about Korean culture. She has like around 1 million subscribers on YouTube, and right now she's building a startup about like an agency travel just specialize in Korea. So she wants to promote Korean tourism, Korean culture because there's a lot of agency for tourism, but she wants to focus just on Korea because she wants to explore more. So I would like to know if you are interested to me to connect you to her, because I think it would be really interesting media and PR marketing from Brazil to walk to Korea.
If you see my website, you will see. It's too easy to understand. Okay, I wanna try to keep in touch with through Delta Tech and EG. Thank you.
Perfect. Thank you.
Mr. Gang, I have one question. Who is your target audience in terms of your media? Basically, I've seen that the target countries like Peru, Ethiopia, or Vietnam, or something like that. In terms of what can I say? your population or the geographical population, what is your target audience for your media?
I can tell again. I am at the business asset is platform. For example, what is the target of Google? What is the target of MS? So that the core function is the how to say it, the relationship, make a relationship variable. So actually I am a media. I'm ability to reach 170 countries. So I as a platform, I will the support my client audience. That is it.
Okay, thank you. Other question? Anybody have another question? No. All right. Thank you, Mr. Kang, and this Mr. You say Chai, all right? You? Yeah. Chai. Okay. My brain doesn't work today. All right. The last speaker, we have only for 15 minutes. That is mine. My topic is. Can I show you my topic? Can you hear the slide? Everybody see my slide?
Yes, yes.
All right. Okay. I prepared my topic, Open Innovation Platform. As Mr. Kang said, now today we have two topics on platform. Personally, I'm very much interested in Open Innovation Platform, and so I pick up this topic. Open Innovation Platform, a virtual tool to facilitate R&I project. Basically, online platform is designed for those who have commercially valuable and innovative asset to sell or exchange, in my view. And in this context, Open Innovation Platform is a virtual tool that brings together innovation seekers, solution providers, and intermediaries like us. Or some funding agencies like KIAT or the platform helps market players match business challenges with tech solutions. It also helps those who have bottlenecks in commercialization process, expecting to overcome technical limitations and financial difficulties and start exchanging to complete the innovation journey. Slide, next one. Innovation intermediaries. Innovation intermediary is a body that acts as an agent or a broker through an innovation journey, assisting corporates to transgress the boundaries from closed innovation to open innovation. It helps corporates unlock business models, facilitate commercialization, connect between requester and providers, screen external market, segment and articulate customer requirement, foresee technology market, and facilitate internal knowledge flows. This slide shows us how external knowledge flows into internalization. In order to do open innovation project, innovation seekers need to do IP audit, landscape review, and technology scouting. Solution providers need to do IP triage, technology marketing, and opportunity discovery for funding options. Such knowledge flows necessitate experts like licensed executives like us on applied market and technology and finance. Therefore, agency business take place for intermediaries and open innovation market. In this circumstance, open innovation platform helps intermediaries with more efficient, automated, and organized workflow. Furthermore, the platform allows market players to recognize, filter, and connect and internalize quickly and carefully at the innovation journey. Here, let me introduce one open innovation platform run by TEKTiTE. DBNet, I call DBN, is a business network for intermediaries to develop open innovation projects such as POC and POM, licensing, CR&D, OEM, ODM, investment attraction, joint venture, and sales shop. Since the year 2020, 7 network partners have signed up for DBN based on a franchise deal with TEKTiTE. Currently, TEKTiTE plays a head office role within the network, operating into practice with its own platform. See delbis.com. The platform provides network partners with the online promotion of selling offers, buying requests, cooperation proposal, and spread event schedule around the community. As a result, network partners could benefit partner search, capacity building, consortium forming, and finally leads to open innovation project initiated by the platform search. Let me we have one framework called hub and spoke model. Hub and spoke model is the key instrument to develop open innovation project amongst network partners. We proceed the workflow of project ideation, need analysis, consignment, opportunity discovery, and correspondence. Hub assume duties of client journey, meeting arrangement, agents contract, liaison works, and mentoring. Spoke do the job of consulting proposal, action plan, writing, implementation, and field reporting, and final reporting. Likewise, delbis.net is keen on developing open innovation project at the framework of hub and spoke model. Here is an example. TEKTiTE had contacted VISA, a AR photo booth manufacturer, and completed client needs analysis in 2021. Basically, the client VISA were looking for POC partner in Europe to verify the performance of AI booth and validate the customer requirements. Thus, TEKTiTE asked Progress, a DBN Belgium, if interested on hub and spoke basis. Currently, TEKTiTE and Progress as a consortium have been doing this POC project. Besides, I heard a couple of other open innovation projects keep running amongst our DBN partners. So Peter, you said you have some project with Auxiliary in Washington, D.C., aren't you? You're saying that. Although DBN is kind of a small business network, I strongly believe it gathers more intermediaries and creates the cooperative open innovation community. As the proverb says, 2 heads are better than 1. Thus, TEKTiTE is looking for new members to expand the network horizon and beyond its status quo. I'm looking forward to getting more interest from our panelists and developing new projects amongst ourselves. If you're interested in delbis network franchise, please call me and stop by our delbis.net website, the open innovation portal. This is all for my presentation, and any question on our opinionation portal or television network? No? Hello? Hello? Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah. So I just said we are running open innovation platform called TEKTiTE. So some Peter, you have a disruptive technology. If you wish, you can post your technology profile on TEKTiTE if you wish. Or Martin, or Mr. John Zhang, if you want, we can post your forum event, like a Jungangchen forum, on our platform. Our platform is getting popular now, and the digital is still on the rise. So that could be happy to spread around your event news or other technology profile amongst our communities.
Is there any kind of screening process, or it's okay just to post like? Is there like a screening? Is there a kind of a screening process, or we just post the technologies that kind of that we think, or does Delta Tech choose anything, or I'll just how does that work? How do I post on your platform? Maybe you can tell me.
Yeah. If you send this the data, technical data, our manager will contact your client, and then if the profile, technology profile is suitable for our platform, because we have some policy, operation policy, and if your property is suitable for our operation policy, then our manager will write down the profile on behalf of your client. And then we're waiting, and some UI, expression of interest, will come from abroad or from Korean companies. Also, and then we create some UI, so expression interest, and then we try to help your client arrange some Zoom meeting like us. And that's our basic approach.
All right, got it. Thank you.
My pleasure. All right. I think time is, we have only 2 minutes. Everybody are very energetic, and then I see your passion on our webinar. It's very good webinar, I think. I think it's time for wrap up. Before we wrap up, Lisa, do you have any remark? Anything you want to say?
Oh yeah, yes. I will just. Can you just like stop to share your screen?
Yeah,
and then
that's all right. Okay. Then I will. Before I wrap up, I must say in conclusion. I'd like to say thank you all for your energetic attendance and commitment. I hope you all enjoyed this workshop. Thanks so much, and let's get together next year. This time next year, definitely we'll hold another TEKTiTE workshop here on June. Thank you very much. I'll convey my microphone to Haisa. Haisa?
Yes, thank you so much, Mr. Lee. So thank you so much for all the great presentations today. And also, I think we could see that we can connect also between each other and other companies that its participants in TEKTiTE. And also, I want to say thank you for all the participants that are registered to TEKTiTE and have been participating actively in the event. I also would like to share my contact information. Just a second. Once again, yes. And if there are any participants here in the workshop session or YouTube or TEKTiTE platform that would like to contact the company's presence here, they can contact me and reach me by email or phone. and request a meeting that we're gonna schedule and set up with all the participants, okay? And today is the last day of TEKTiTE, digital economy. It was so interesting and honored time to have contact with all amazing companies and projects around the world. It was really, really a good experience and really a valuable experience, and to know a lot about projects around the world from companies. It was really a pleasure for me to be part of this event as a manager and to organize everything with Delta Tech Korea. I would like to remind you that if you still didn't check the profile of the companies in our platform, we will be organizing the B2B meeting until April 10. So hurry up and check it out. And thank you again for all the participants here and also who is watching from YouTube and TEKTiTE platform. Hope to see you in the next edition of TEKTiTE, and have a great night or day, depends on your country. Thank you again.
Thanks so much,
Thank you.
everybody.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Thank you so